uitgenodigd te rijden. Dat zijn die auto's meestal. Die auto's zijn niet per se gewoon allemaal door Audi. Die zal zelf niet auto's. Dit dat vergeten. Dat ben ik. Dat in het hotel, in het huisje. Dat is straks nog gedaan. Dan moet je iets groener weten. Dat is geen probleem. Dat is wel een
think we're driving into the car. I think we're going to go down to see that. No, you've got to be wet. Oh God. Fun to watch him like wobble.
Yep.
God, look at it. Look at that, it's like a taxi. It's like a big old taxi, that thing. It wasn't like a London cab, was it? Look at the back tyre on that thing. It's like a cartoon. Darling sugar. Yeah, I was here by myself, I'm sure. And then really
Europe and in Australia, just as this car made a massive impact on the world rally scene. It came to the Lombard RAC Rally in 1985, the Lancia Delta S4. It was the ultimate Group B rally car, turbocharged and supercharged. Marco Allen and Henry Toivonen were the drivers that were given the task of taping them first time out. Henry Toivonen won on the car's debut, the 1985 Lombard RAC Rally, which was one of the most, if not the most, grueling World Championship rounds ever, with the length and the stage mileage and the lack of stimulation. Another legend of the sport, Sir Jackie Stewart. We are celebrating 50 years since his first Formula One title success in the Ken Tyrrell Run Matra. Behind him, his sons, Paul Stewart and Mark Stewart, and we've seen this for the last couple of days, and Goodwood, you've done us proud with your reception to a wonderful man, a great champion on track, a great champion of motorsport safety, and I hope you'll do it again for us as Jackie, Paul and Mark Stewart make their way up the hill. So Jackie Stewart celebrating 50 years since his first Formula One World Championship success.
What an absolutely stunning trio of cars. The 3 World Championship winning cars then for Sir Jackie Stewart. That's, I love the 73 car at the back. Absolutely beautiful stuff as they come up the hill now. They've been joined by a slightly road car in his career, so great to have that 72 lead back out. But those three Tyrrells, you know what I mean, coming over the crest of the hill with Sir Jackie Stewart leading the way.
Tommaso Cosworth is on the hill, but we can focus on as from an earlier age, from the Monaco Grand Prix race, the Lotus 18, which I think is being run as it ended up in the race with a little bit of bodywork missing. Yes, then you see the bottom half of the bodywork gone.
Now yesterday I said this was Lando Norris driving this McLaren Chevrolet MHD, but it wasn't, it was Carlos Sainz. a week ago in Austria.
Gone on site grinning from ear to ear, thinking at least I drove it in the dry. See how you go in the wet. This has got far more power than is really feasible for you right now. Lando Norris, who weighs about what 4 stone, went through, tiny little jockey-sized Grand Prix driver, brilliant young British talent, and finds a gear at Vulcan. Just about gets it all sideways. A big wave to celebrate. Excellent stuff.
He's doing burnouts and stuff in a car he's driving for the first time.
Behind him on the hill is Matteo Atzer in the ex-Jeffervite Ligier. There it is, a car from 1980. He's going to suddenly find the road full of orange because that Can-Am car is ahead. And in 1979, Renault had its first Grand Prix victory as a World Championship constructor at Dijon Championnat. Because this amazing battle going on behind the second place between Gilles Villeneuve's Ferrari, the other Renault, which was on and off the track. There were banging wheels, and the man behind the wheel of that Renault then and this Renault today is René Arnoux.
Fantastic to see René Arnoux in that car from 1979. Tom Clarkson, who we've been hearing from, actually did a piece for our highlights show on Goodwood, which will be out on ITV4 in the coming weeks.
He got a Gallic shrug back because there were no such things, were they? Now, I'm afraid it's not of this for me. A year earlier, the Lotus 78. World Championship is Ronnie Peterson's chassis being driven by Lebo. Mario Andretti took the title by this stage. Colin Chapman was a year ahead on his type numbers because the cars were so advanced. Colin came up with the idea of ground effect, the skirts on the bottom of the side bodywork to keep the car on the ground, the air going underneath it and making the cars faster. And apart from the Swedish Grand Prix, where the Brown fan car appeared, and touched that for season sadly Mario's championship triumph overshadowed by the very sad death of Ronnie Peterson at Monza in 78.
So this is Nick Heidfeld, who had the hill climb a record time here 20 years ago in the McLaren. He's now out in the Formula E car, the Mahindra M6 Electro. And he's going to give it a bit of welly coming up the hill as we go on board with this second generation Formula E car. Now, these cars, he'll be running on the same tyres he was on yesterday. Road style tyres. If it rains or if it's dry, they're always on the same compound and don't have to come into the pits as he comes up towards Moulcombe Corner. And he's a massive fan of this event as well. He came to the members meeting earlier in the year as part of Pininfarina, he's now the driving expert development driver for. As he comes up to the top of the hill there, Heidfeld getting a bit twitchy here and there.
Amazing, didn't he say earlier on?
Enough of that electric stuff. Here is Patrick Friesacker in the Red Bull from 2012.
And Patrick knows how to entertain. Goodwood Festival of Speed regular, you'll know all about this. Ex-Grand Prix driver himself, former Minardi Grand Prix driver, Patrick Friesacker. It's time flies by, doesn't it? It's another car from a great period of Formula 1 and a great story attached to it. Brawn, the type of car that Jenson Button took to the World Championship that year, the constructor Brawn, having been effectively born out of the ashes of Honda, Ross Brawn took the gamble to buy the team, had to lay off a few people, but was still on the Grand Prix grid, and as it came to the River Brown colours. Championship winning Brawn.
And this is Valtteri Bottas at the wheel of the 2017 Mercedes. This is a real treat. Bottas in the W08 that he drove in 2017 was defeated to the title by Lewis Hamilton that year, but Bottas a regular at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and is he gonna try and give us some donuts? Yes, he is. The Finn who won 2 Grand Prix this season comes in for this weekend's British Grand Prix, or next weekend's British Grand Prix, second in the championship to Lewis Hamilton. So wonderful to have Bottas here, giving it some donuts in front of the house, splashing through the puddles,
dragging it out the other side. Keeps the rear wheels lit and waved to acknowledge.
2 years ago here he got down to the canvas on the donuts, yeah.
Probably pieces of that. Brilliant stuff, totally different. Great gusto, a great reception for the comes up towards. Huge smoke coming off the back of the. Next week, you won't be doing much of this, I promise you, but he's enjoying himself this weekend at a totally different form of event.
And we've also got Daniel Ricciardo coming up the hill now in the Renault Sport E20 behind it, raced as a Lotus in period. It's just on the exit of Morecambe Corner now, so that's Daniel Ricciardo that you're seeing in that car. Valtteri Bottas coming up towards the line, a little wave to the marshals, but great that Daniel Ricciardo has come here to demonstrate this weekend.
Absolutely right. So there's the Mercedes firing down through the bales as we move to the Michael Schumacher era. As we were reflecting on his career, I didn't mention, but perhaps should, that Michael is one of the few overseas drivers to be an honorary member of the British Racing Drivers Club in recognition of his Formula One achievements. And it is Marc Genet in this car that he's going to be the first up the hill in this patch.
It's the first time we've seen this. Claimed was his favourite. It was a tough year that year in 2003. You had a very fast McLaren in the hands of Kimi Raikkonen. You also had the Williams getting up and amongst it with the likes of Juan Pablo Montoya and Ralf Schumacher. So it wasn't a straightforward season 2003 for the Ferrari team compared to 2002 and 2004. So great to have that car up on the circuit for the first time this weekend.
That was the one the Rumans used to win at Silverstone that year.
Yeah.
The interrupted race with safety cars and people on the track. But it was a Rubens win, but very much from Michael's successful era with Ferrari.
V12s and this 1989 Ferrari. The next year would go on to the stunning looking 641.
The first year that he had that semi-automatic gearbox, they went to Rio, they had terrible reliability in testing. Mansell booked his flight early before the end of the Grand Prix because he was so convinced he wasn't going to win it. He did win it from 12th position. What a fairy tale.
Exactly. Slightly skewed the season though because the expectation was there and it...
The oil pump pressure relieved a little, but very flight because I won it.
This is the 1997 Ferrari. It's being driven by Robbie Kerr. This was the car that Michael Schumacher in the wet in Benetton Ford V194 that so famously collided with him at Adelaide to win Schumacher's first world title.
And that season, it was Ayrton Senna that was convinced initially that there were all sorts of extra aids on this car in the...
Must have been going
well, I
well.
was just thinking he was about to find out in the end. About that, he was absolutely convinced that it had all sorts of extra trickery. Really, really great character, and she's behind the wheel of the type of Mercedes from the 2.5 metre DTM that Michael drove. Who therefore didn't win the championship. He went to a Mercedes driver that year.
2010 for him to rejoin Mercedes because his career had started with the Sauber Run Mercedes cars at Le Mans and
DC engine, which was why it was Formula Ford 1600. Everybody had the same engine, different tuners, and then the designers came up with still the cars to have.
so we've had Antonio Giovinazzi now heading out onto the hill. The current Alfa Romeo driver is out in a 2012
Ferrari heads up the hill and the accomplished race driver himself.
And this was the all-conquering 2004 Ferrari, won 15 of the 20 races that year. This is up there with the MP44 from 1988, the McLaren car that won 15 of the 16 races. It's up there with probably this year's Mercedes as being one of the most dominant Formula One cars of all time. And before that, before the 88 McLaren, you've probably got to go back to the Jim Clark era to find a car so dominant. A race who run it, and Victoria Tomlinson is with me in the commentary booth, and tell us about Depot.
Hi Jack, this is Goodwood. So last year we were here with Robocar. So Robocar is fully autonomous and did the first ever hill climb in fully autonomous mode. We've done several runs with Goodwood autonomously this weekend, which has been awesome. And yesterday we set the first official autonomous time, which is super cool. Our CEO is in the car right now, and our CEO is Formula E champion and Lucas Di Grassi. So he's getting out of the car and he's going to wave it on its way and it's going to finish the run completely autonomously. No remote control, there he is, showboated.
That's not like you.
No! I tried to get him to backflip off the top of the car, but maybe next year. So yeah, he's going to wave it on its way and it will drive to the top of the hill with no human intervention whatsoever.
It was amazing seeing it go up yesterday all by itself.
Oh.
And yes, now Lucas Di Grassi has got out of the car. We pulled forward a little, and then we've come to a halt. And it was doing such quick speeds. It was hitting 100 miles an hour at the top of the hill.
It was, yeah. So last year when we came, we speed limited the Robocar because it was the first time we'd ever tried to go up the hill. There she goes. And so this year we thought we'd push it a little bit further. And miles an hour at the top of the hill, which was epic for us. Really big bold stats. I think we shaved 9 seconds off the time from last year.
You know, you can drive over the Alps and then get a ferry to England. Oh, great. Yeah, you sound like California. Over there. You know, the Mazda, so just kind of a cool homage to just all things that is Mad Mike. This is just a show car, or would you be able to compete? This is a for show car. This isn't a competitive vehicle for him right now, but Lamborghini is loving it. I mean, this is absolutely just a new consumer, just something different for him. And again, spray nitrous up the nose of this bull that is deemed nimble, because he has rat holes, fat holes, mad holes. He could be in the Formula Drift Championship. He also won the Formula Drift Japanese Championship last year.
Follow our leader. No, the first. I don't think it'll be a real one.